V0 by Vercel is by far the fastest way to make UI that I've seen yet. In this example, I'm going to take a sketch and I'm going to make V0 come up with the UI, which is not just the design, but also the code that I can use to build the actual application. So I'm going to go here and type generate a dashboard UI for recurring subscription manager app that gives an overview of all your monthly expenses and a table of individual subscriptions. The dashboard should have 4 key metrics: total expenditure, total expense, and number of subscriptions. Total expenditure is the total expense plus investments. Below are the 4 key metrics. I would like to see a table that shows individual subscription along with its name, amount, next payment date, and payment method as columns. The dashboard has a high level navigation, site navigation that includes 3 pages: home, activity, and settings. Find attached a sample sketch for reference. Here's the key. I actually made a sketch and I'm going to attach the sketch here. So the sketch looks something like this. It's just a simple box and I put like the table, and I just put like a side navigation and then like some 4 key metrics on the top, and let's see what it does. And now it actually starts typing in the code, and it has a preview mode and a code mode. So you can just keep toggling between it and you can actually see it come to life. There you go. It even captured the selected state. It's such a clean UI, and the code is actually ready to be used. And I will later show you how you could bring this code into a Nextjs file and have this completely ready. And now let's say I want to turn this into dark mode and I don't want the light mode. So I can just go here and say use dark mode instead and use Tailwind Gray 800. So I'm going to go see Tailwind UI colors. So I'm going to use Tailwind colors as an example. So I will use, say, Slate 900 and use Tailwind color Slate 900 as the base color. Okay, let's see what it does. There you go. Pretty cool already, isn't it? So everything is actually interactive and you can still keep asking it for more changes, and I think it's starting to look pretty nice. I'm going to add one more thing to this. I'm going to say when I hover on the table, use a darker color instead of this lighter color. So let's see how that picks it up. Use a darker color on overlay inside the table. When you click on one of the table elements, open a model with the information inside each row editable. Okay, let's see what it does. There you go. I think it kind of picked it up, but not exactly, but it's still lighter than what it was before. Okay, it's done. So there you go. This is how easy it is to actually build UI these days. Okay, now I'm going to bring this over to an application and show you how easy it is to turn this into a real application. So now I'm going to go into my terminal and then I'm going to create a new Next.js file. So to do that, all I need to do is go to Next.js documentation, and then let's open Next.js documentation, and I'm going to create the latest Next.js app. Going back, I just copied this and then going back to my terminal and just say npx create next app latest, and that should create my Next.js app. I'm going to call it subscription dashboard, and I'm going to use TypeScript, everything yes. Okay, so now once I select all these default preferences, it goes ahead and creates a Next.js app in my directory. Okay, so now I can go into subscription dashboard and just open this in my cursor. Oh, I need to open it in my cursor. Okay, there you go. This is Cursor. Cursor is also another code editing tool, but powered by AI. It's amazing. Once I'm in Cursor, all I need to do is I am going to open a terminal inside the project directory, and within this terminal, I am going to go paste that command that I got from the subscription. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to copy this and go into Cursor and just say npx. Okay, let's see what it does. Which style would you like to use? I'll choose New York. I will use Slate. Yes. Writing components.json, and it is going and creating this on its own. Created 7 files. So as you can see, if I go into source, there's an app directory which has the page, which already has something going on here. Let's see what it created. And within components, it has something called as a dashboard. Oh, there are some errors. Let's see what the errors are. I think the errors are because of TypeScript. I'm using TypeScript for this, and we will fix that. But I do want the dashboard to not be a component, but it should actually be a page. So there is a bit of a change that we may have to do. So I'm going to move app into, I'm going to go create a directory inside app and just call it dashboard. And within dashboard, I'm going to move this dashboard into dashboard folder, so which creates an endpoint called dashboard. And this, I will name this as page.txx. That's the standard naming convention. Now I think the errors are automatically fixed for the most part. Let me see if I can fix all these other errors. And I'm just going to go in my composer with command I and just say fix all the TypeScript errors on my page. So it automatically goes and understands what are the TypeScript errors that are there on my page, and it has already given me a complete suggestion. And I'm going to go say accept all, and that's it. Okay, so I have pretty much everything running. So I'm going to go say pm run dev to see how this is actually working. Okay, the moment of truth. Okay, so it started a basic Nextjs application in my root folder. So if I go into dashboard, okay, the default export is not a React component in page. I know why this is happening. It's because we haven't exported this component. So I'm going to go here, export default function dashboard. There you go. Now it's an actual working application that I have, and you could actually add more functionality to it. And how long did this take? A few minutes? This is crazy. This would have taken much longer for me to design and code with CSS. And it's so easy to build on top of this rather than starting from scratch. If you found this interesting, let me know in the comments. I will make more videos on how to make UI with AI and cursor.